Good morning, I'm Shubhangana Vishwanathan and you're listening to MediaPlex News Radio. One local artist is teaching a painting class for people with disabilities. Amy Bao has the story.
Margaret is the owner of the Ennis Art Creation and Photography. She has been teaching painting to people with disabilities for about 1 year. Every month, people join the class at the Community Living Access County building. There, they learn to make their own paintings.
A good thing for people with disabilities and other people to come and join and have a good night. Sometimes I do donate money to help community living in Essex, and also New Day, which I'm a part of, and they're advocates for people with disabilities. We stick up for each other.
Nicole Malak works for Community Living Access County. She convinced Target to come.
We got together one day and we started talking about it, and we decided that it could probably help a lot of people. It's a very interesting endeavor, very therapeutic, and so we've been trying to get out there and just get her started with teaching classes.
For more information about Target's class, see Ennis Art Creation and Photography on Facebook. For MediaPlex News, I am Amy Bao.
The influenza outbreak in Windsor is tapering off, but it has claimed one life so far. The elderly seem to be disproportionately affected by the virus. More than a dozen care homes around the city have declared outbreaks. Shrida Varanasi found out more.
Compromised immunity and poor health both factor into getting sick, which experts say is why the elderly have been disproportionately affected by this season's influenza outbreak. Laura Pitchinen from the Windsor Essex Health Unit says young people may be spreading the virus to the elderly.
Some people are going to visit their grandmother and grandfather in the long-term care home and they're sick, and then they bring the germs into the elderly through that way.
Pitchinen says good hygiene is the best armor against the flu, and people who are sick with the virus should stay home. Victoria Parks Homes in Windsor says it has assembled an outbreak management team. Lee Vachon is the executive director.
But I really believe the hand sanitizer and having hand sanitizer available, we have hand sanitizer stations, is absolutely why we managed to avoid or at least mitigate, how it spreads.
For more information about preventative measures against the influenza outbreak, visit the Health Unit's website. For MediaPlex News, I'm Sarita Varanasi.
To celebrate Canada's 150th birthday and the Canada's National Ballet's 65th anniversary, 175 pointy shoes traveled across the country, spanning all provinces and territories to the country's most recognizable landmarks. The goal was to use the pointy shoes to capture images that symbolized Canada. Locally, Fort Malden was included. Other locations in Ontario included the CN Tower in Toronto and the Rideau Canal in Ottawa. Point Pelee National Park begins a deer cull today, closing to visitors until January 26. Parks Canada and Caldwell First Nation are conducting a deer population reduction. According to the release from Point Pelee, the deer in the park are threatening the health of the Carolian forest. The forest is home to many species at risk, such as the red-headed woodpecker and the red mulberry trees. For more information on park closure and the cull, visit the Point Pelee website. Now let's take a look at our 3-day weather forecast. Today we will see few flurries with high of -2, and tomorrow it will be mainly sunny with high of -9. Sunday will again be mainly sunny with high of -7. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Shubhangana Vishwanathan and you've been listening to MediaPlex News Radio.